Hello and welcome to my channel. So kung first time mo sa channel na to, let me give a brief backgrounder of what this channel is about. Nung ginawa ko yung channel ko, my goal was to be able to help others in finding online work, extend help in starting their freelancing career, or kung nag-work from home ka na, maybe give some ideas kung ano yung mga pwedeng side hustles. And I think this one fits that criteria. So yes, I've been hearing about Axie Infinity for a while, and I personally know some people who are into it. And now, nag-decide ako na subukan din siya and see kung magandang investment or side hustle. So you guys can also decide for yourself kung gusto niyo din siyang pasukin. So disclaimer, I'm not a financial expert. I'm not an Axie expert even. And mga 2 weeks pa lang ako since I joined. So this video is just to share my honest opinion about investing in Axie Infinity as a side hustle. So I've said 2 weeks. So kamusta nga ba ang experience so far? Okay, so hindi ko na ipapakita kung paano gumawa ng Axie account and all of those stuff unless you want me to, of course. Pero madami ng videos that you can watch sa YouTube. You can search for Axie to the Moon or Axie King at Attack on Axie. Sila yung mga pinapollow ko sa YouTube about anything related sa Axie Infinity. Or kung gusto niyo naman na Tagalog, pwede niyo din i-check yung mga videos ni Kuku Crypto TV and Marvin Pabis. Mga Pinoy sila and madami din kayong mapupulot about Axie sa kanila. So pwede din kay Nosebleed Gaming. Pinoy din siya pero in English yung mga videos niya. Kaya Nosebleed Gaming. And marami pa actually na iba pero sila yung mga nagustuhan ko yung mga videos about Axie Infinity kasi clear yung mga explanations nila. So what I want to show is yung point of view of someone new sa game. So kung nagpaplano kayo mag-join or mag-invest, at least may idea na kayo kung ano yung mga dapat malaman, ano yung mga dapat gawin, and I think equally as important is kung ano yung mga hindi dapat gawin para iwas sakit ng ulo, which I kind of experienced. Okay, so overview kung ano ang Axie Infinity sa mga hindi familiar. If familiar kayo sa Pokemon game, Axie Infinity was actually inspired by the Pokemon kung saan pwede kayo mag-collect, mag-breed, makipag-battle, and makipag-trade ng mga in-game pets and tokens. And sumikat kasi siya as a play-to-earn game kung saan pwede kang kumita ng totoong pera, totoong money, just by playing. Nag-start siya around 2018 and in just about 3 years, it has grown big really fast. So pag-usapan natin kung anong assessment ko sa Axie Infinity in my 2 weeks of playing. Let's go! And kung hindi niyo pa po nagagawa, pakihit na lang po yung like and subscribe button. Thank you! Okay, let me show you muna how the game looks. And actually, punta muna tayo sa main website niya, which is axieinfinity.com. And so this is the main website. And if you're going to take a look, I would say that it's decent. Of course, hindi siya kasing ganda ng mga website ng mga ibang RPG games like Warcraft or Starcraft nung dati pa. Hindi na ako masyadong familiar sa mga games eh. Mobile Legends, although Mobile Legends of course is cell phone, right? But I would say this is still pretty decent. Hindi siya mukhang pipitsugin, right? So maganda naman yung mga animations niya or graphics. By the way, so later papakita ko sa inyo yung mga actual Axies. Pero di ba, just basing from this, makikita natin talaga malakas yung influence ni Pokemon. Like this one, looks like Pikachu, right? So ito yung pwede natin gawin sa game mismo. We have Adventure, Arena Battle, you can also breed. Okay, so I want to talk about this. So ito yung mga partners ni Axie Infinity. So we have Ubisoft, which is a game creator company. And then most of these are related to cryptocurrency. So we have Binance, which is an exchange platform. Like, sa Philippines, we have Call Financial and other exchanges. Tapos sa US naman, we have the Forex. So Binance is an exchange platform for cryptocurrency. Of course, you're familiar with Samsung. So, di ba, malaking name siya. And then the rest, so mga related talaga siya sa cryptocurrency. So that's one of the things that I actually like about the game. So yung mga partners niya ay mga big names and we can say na hindi sila mga pipitsuging partners. So, diba? So that's actually going to give us a reassurance na medyo secured naman yung papasukin mong investment if ever. Okay, so next punta naman natin yung Axie Infinity Marketplace. Right? So Marketplace, shop.axieinfinity.com. So dito natin makikita yung total number of sales and volume at kung ilang mga axes na yung nabibenta, right? So you can check in 24 hours, last 7 days, and 30 days. So just by looking at this, makikita natin na napaka-active nung economy niya. Like for example, in the past 30 days, 1 million, over 1 million axes were sold, and ito yung total sales niya. And this is the dollar amount. Past 30 days lang yan, right? And even if you check the last 24 hours, so diba, we have 60,000 axes that were sold. That's amounting to $18 million. For me, that's a very good indication. So I would say this is one of the positive things that I can say about the game. Napaka-active yung economy niya, which is a good indication that the economy is very much alive, or the game is very much alive. Okay, so this dito din sa marketplace, this is where we can find the different axes that are being sold. Dito ka rin bibili. If you're going to play the game, this is where you go to buy the axes o yung mga pets mismo. You check one of the axes here. So meron silang mga different stats. So we have health, we have speed, skill, and morale. And those stats play a very big role pag naglalaro ka na ng game, like sa arena or adventure. Right? I'm not going to discuss those in details again. Anyway, so just an overview. And aside from the stats, they have different abilities here. So for this particular axis, ito yung mga abilities niya. So to play the game, you need 3 axes. Kailangan mo ng 3. And of course, you need to find the best axes possible. And that would also mean that you need to spend money. So if you're going to look at the prices here, actually, sabi nila, so we have 0.001 Ethereum here. Yun, by the way, yung currency na ginagamit dito sa marketplace. So we have WETH, that's in Ethereum or rough Ethereum, right? But you can also see the dollar value. So this is $3.1724. Sabi nila, yung mga ganito kamumura, they're not really for sale. Mga bug daw siya or glitch sa system. Actually, we can check. So let's try. Let's try if we can buy this. Okay, so yeah, you can't even buy this now, right? So let's check this one. Yeah, so hindi siya pwedeng bilhin. Yeah, so the real amount, the real value would be, I would say this one is real, $165. Yeah, so this one you can really buy. So if you are going to get 3 axes, so each one, ito by the way yung mga lowest price. So let's see here. So lowest price would be in this page. So we have lots of pages here. So syempre, pag pumunta tayo dun sa pinakadulo, yun na yung mga pinakamamahal na axes. Pero dito lang sa first page na to, yung pinakamura na nakikita natin is $165. And if we compute for that in PHP, so that's 165 times, let's just say 50. So 8,000 pesos, 8,250 just to get this axis. Okay, so of course, if you want to earn lots of money, if you want to win an arena and maging maganda yung paglalaro mo, even ng adventure, you would want to get the best axis, right? Yung best stats, yung best abilities na makukuha natin, right? However, if you are going to find those axes with the best abilities, the best stats, that would also mean they would cost more. Siyempre, kailangan natin mag-spend ng mas malaki para makuha natin yung mas magagandang axes. Okay, let me also show you my count in my inventory here. So I already have 5 axes. As I've mentioned, you only need 3 para makapaglaro ng games, pero I just bought 2 additional kasi nagpaplano ako na gumawa pa ng isang team. Actually, 2 more teams for now. Hindi pa ako kasi eligible for breeding kasi nga 14 days. I think you need to have at least 15 days after you have started before you can breed or you can use the SLP. Right now, hindi ko pa siya magamit. So tomorrow, I should be able to start breeding. And kapag nakagawa na ako ng 4 more axes, then I should be able to have a total of 3 teams. Right? One team again, of course, is 3 axes. So anyway, ito yung isa sa mga hindi ko gusto dun sa design niya. So if you look at them, unlike in Pokemon, na iba't iba yung mga itsura nila. So all of the axes, they look pretty much similar, right? They all look like tadpoles. So that's also one of the reasons kung bakit hindi ako nag-start or hindi ko siya nagustuhan when I first found out about Axie Infinity a few months ago. Kasi sabi ko parang hindi naman maganda yung itsura nila, which is probably a bad idea kasi before, mura pa lahat dito sa Axie Infinity. Okay, so just to give you an idea how much I invested sa mga axes ko. So let's take a look at one of them. Okay, so pinangalanan ko lang siya. You can change the names, by the way. If we scroll down here, makikita natin yung sale history, right? So makikita natin kung sino yung first ever owner niya, kung magkano nabili, and kung magkano. So this is me, right? And I bought this Axie for 161 Ethereum. So let's actually check how much ETH is to PHP now. This is 0.161, 0.161. Yeah. So roughly 26,000 just for one Axie. Hindi siya ganun kamura. Hindi din siya yung pinakamahal. May marami pang mas mahal na mga Axies dito. Pero if you want to have at least a decent Axie na pwedeng manalo sa mga arena, then you need to spend around this much, probably a bit cheaper. Pero I look for specific skills and stats. That's why medyo mahal siya. Okay, so on average, people would be spending around 10,000, 20,000, and some of the best players, yung mga access nila cost 70,000 pesos or higher, right? So let's just say yung average nga. So if mga 10,000 siya times 3, then minimum that you need to spend is 30,000. And if you want some decent Axies, then yung mga medyo mas mahal, mga 50 each, then mga 150,000, right? So that's just to give you an idea how much you need to spend. So mamaya punta mismo tayo sa actual game, right? So magta-try tayo maglaro ng Adventure and Arena to show you how the Axie stats and abilities come into play kapag actual game na. Okay, so you probably already have an idea. So isa sa mga downside niya, isa sa mga negative side ng playing Axie Infinity is that it's a pay-to-play game, right? So I know it's play to earn, pero before you'll be able to play, kailangan mo maglabas ng pera. So, di ba, you already have an idea. So, even 30,000, that's, di ba, that's a big amount of money para dun sa mga walang mga work. And kung kailangan mo ng malakas na team, you'll be spending 100,000 or sometimes 200,000. Then that's really a big investment. So, unlike other games, like for Pokemon, for example, yes, you need to buy a device. Usually, yung Pokemon, you can only play it on Game Boy or similar devices. And you need to buy the game itself, yung cartridge niya, but that's it. And for other games, like yung Mobile Legend, for example, you can play it without even spending. So yes, may mga in-game items na you can buy to make you stronger, pero those are optional. Kahit hindi ka bumili ng mga items na yon or mga armors niya, right, or mga potion, that's okay. You can still play the game. Pero dito, required ka. You are required to spend money, labas ng pera. So even if it's not you, but you need to find someone who can sponsor you. So yun yung tinatawag nila ng mga scholars. So merong isang tao na maglalabas ng pera, and all you have to do, for example, ikaw yung nakuhang scholar, is to play the game. And of course, while you are playing, then you're earning money, right? And syempre, hati kayo. Depende sa usapan nyo ng manager kung magkano yung magiging hatian nyo dun sa kikitain nyo na SLP, so whatever earnings you'll get from the game. So I won't be discussing those. Probably will in another video, or you can just check other existing videos now. Marami na nag-explain kung paano yung mga scholarship programs sa Axie Infinity. So I just want to mention that na isa nga sa mga downside niya is it's a pay-to-play game. Okay, now, lastly, let's actually go to the game itself. So, i-launch natin siya. Okay, so ang maganda dito lagi siya may mga updates. So we have September development update, so which is really good news if you're going to read it. So probably let's go back here after I show you yung game mismo. Right, so this is one other thing na I like about this game is active yung mga developers niya. Lagi sila may mga binibigay na update kung may issues man, so they give you ideas on what they're doing to resolve the issue, and kung may mga plans sila for the future, they're also announcing it here. Okay, so yeah, so let's play the game. Ayan, hintayin na lang natin. Naglo-load lang siya. Okay, so this is the landing page. You can see kung ano yung active team mo. And if you want to see the other axes, just click on this and there we go. So you can see my 5 axes. You can also check out yung mga generate mong teams. So this is just basically a combination, different combination of the 5 axes that I have. So here, you can select kung ano yung gusto mo maging active na team kapag nakikipag-battle ka. Okay, so what else do we have? You can also check yung details ng bawat axie. So you can check here the stats, the abilities, and this is, by the way, really important. So you need to really learn kung ano yung ginagawa ng bawat abilities niya. So before kasi, medyo hindi ko pa siya naintindihan. Parang ang goal ko lang nun is to, to use all the cards na I have, pero may mga strategy siya. So you'll learn more about it kung nanood kayo ng mga videos ng mga top players sa YouTube. But yeah, it's really important. So if you don't know, if you don't understand yet before you buy an Axie, make sure na panoorin nyo muna or at least pag-aralan. Kasi it's really important if you want to win in the battles. Okay, so currently you have 2 options to play the game. You can either do the adventure or you can fight in the arena. So check natin yung adventure. Okay, so this is the adventure page, and as you can see, there are different levels, and you need to have energy if you want to earn experience whenever you win. And every time mananalo ka sa isang level, you'll earn SLP. So depende kung anong level, yung number of SLPs that you'll win. So of course, the higher the level is, the more SLP that you'll win for the game. Maximum number of SLP that you can win per day is 50, and they actually advise na sa first 2 weeks mo, you focus on doing adventure para mas mabilis mo makompleto yung 50. So meron din siyang daily quest and you can earn 25 SLP per day here. And all you have to do is complete the task, which is basically just playing the adventure and winning the matches and daily check-in. So easy 25 SLP to. Okay, so pakita natin yung gameplay ng adventure. And pili lang tayo ng hindi masyadong mahirap na level. So this one, I got 3 stars. So try natin to. Okay, and ang mga kalaban mo sa adventure ay the computer or AI mismo. And your goal is to kill all the enemy for you to win the game. Right? And every turn, you have cards. So random yung pagdadraw ng cards. So hindi mo alam kung anong skills ang magagamit mo. Right? So you need to really strategize. And this is a good way for you to practice before you try playing in the arena. So that's why they advise na first 2 weeks mo, mag-focus ka sa adventure, right? So you can learn about the skills, you can learn some strategies. Kung gusto mo makita kung anong ginagawa ng card, you can just simply mouse over it and papakita niya kung ano exactly yung ginagawa ng card na yun or the ability. You can also do it for your enemy. So just click on the enemy and it's going to show you what cards they have. Isa sa mga maling ginawa ko before nung nag-start ako is I try to use as many cards as I can per round. So ang goal ko actually noon is to use all the cards that I have. And that's not always a good idea. So sometimes you really need to strategize. Sometimes you even have to skip the turn para makapag-create ka ng mga combo, for example. Or sometimes you even need to sacrifice team member para manalo ka sa game. So if fast forward na lang natin to pag in-upload natin yung video sa YouTube. Ayan, so panalo tayo and we earned 2 SLPs. Okay. So yung actual gameplay without fast forwarding is about 3 minutes. So pakita ko naman sa inyo yung arena gameplay. Yan. Tapos sa arena, yung mga kalaban natin are actual players. And minsan nakakatawa yung mga pangalan nila. Like that one, parang awa mo na please. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so round 1 tayo. Usually, I skip the round 1. Pero this time, I'll probably use this card. And ang ginagawa ko din, usually is to check yung mga enemy cards para at least alam ko kung ano yung mga gagamitin nila against me. Yan, so yun yung mga cards nila. Okay, so round 2 now. So ano yung pwede nating itira? So I'll use this one. So that's a shield. Pwede mo naman basahin actually yung mga abilities na nasa card. Okay, tapos, what else can we do? Okay, so maybe we can use this combination. Right, ang goal natin is, di ba, syempre, talunin yung kalaban. We need to eliminate all of the 3 axes ng kalaban. Okay, so nauna siya. So mas mabibilis yung mga axes niya kaya nauna siyang tumira. Pero, I think we will be able to kill yung kanyang frontliner here. Okay, here we go. So yeah, so tapos na yung first axis niya. Okay, so we're now on round 3. Well, almost done sa round 2. Okay, now we're at the we're in the round 3. Okay, so I'll use those 2 cards. Okay. So I still have my tank. So hanggat hindi niya natatalo yung tank ko, wala siyang pang-attack dun sa mga nasa backliner, sa midliner axis ko. Which is good. And one thing I like about sa gameplay nito is random nga yung mga cards na binibigay. So even yung mga best players, hindi pa rin guaranteed na mananalo sila kasi sometimes pag pangit yung binigay na card, so may chance pa rin matalo sila. So I think this is enough to kill yung kanyang tank, which for some reason nilagay niya sa gitna. So that's unusual. Usually nasa harapan yung tank. Pero okay. So I should be able to kill that now with my combination. Alright, so una siyang tumira, which is okay. Ayun, so may natira pa sa tank ko. Okay, so hopefully we can finish this. Mukhang hindi natin matatalo siya. There we go. Okay. Tapos nag-last stand siya. So last stand, ibig sabihin, wala na siya talagang health, pero meron pa siyang additional play. So pwede pa siya mag-defense, pwede pa siya mag-attack. Okay, so we're now at round 5. Wala akong masyadong magandang card combination pero maybe we can use this. Okay. Okay. So, mas mabilis siya. So, most likely mapapatay niya yung aking beast. And that's okay. So, yung sinasabi ko kanina, sometimes we can sacrifice yung mga team member nung Axie team mo for you to be able to do a better attack. Okay, so na-stun siya. And siya pa din yung unang titira next round. Okay, so I still have this combination. So pag stun siya, yung first attack niya will not hit. So there we go. So it's a miss. Tapos ma-stun ulit siya and mag-miss ulit siya. There we go. Okay, good job. Okay, so it's a one-on-one fight. And stand ulit siya. Okay. All right, so same combination card. So I like what, what the game is giving me in terms of the card or cards. Okay, so stand siya, mag-miss, na-stand ulit, and another miss. Okay. So the same strategy. All right, so stand ko ulit siya. So ang natitira niya na lang, life is 117. Okay, so we're now in round 8. So I think pwede ko na siyang tapusin this round. So let's see, ano bang magandang unahin na card. I only have 2 cards pala na pwedeng itira for this game. So let's see if this would be enough. Okay, so nag-miss. Okay. And yan, hindi pa rin enough. Pero 47 na lang ang life niya. I still have 270. And this time, I'm sure na tapos na itong game na to at round 9. Okay. So gamitin na lang natin itong combination na to. So that should be enough. So mauna pa rin siyang tumira, but that's still okay. Right, so na-stun siya, mag-miss yung pangalawa, tatama yung pangatlo. I still have 194 life left. But there we go. He's dead. Okay. Yes, panalo tayo. And we got 17 points sa ranking and we have 6 SLP. And pag mabot ka na sa 1300 rating, it's going to be 9 SLP per win. So yun yung adventure and arena gameplay. So now, paano kumikita sa Axie Infinity? So remember, every time that you play, whether it's in the arena or in an adventure, you earn SLP or Smooth Love Potion. And Smooth Love Potion or SLP can be traded or exchanged for real money. Actually, let's see how much SLP costs today. Let me share my screen. So currently, it's at 433, 4 pesos. This is in PH. And actually, mababa na to. So this is the daily. I think the highest it has gone up to is about 18, 15, something. So check natin yung past 90 days. Here. Umabot na siya na, 18 pesos. So, mababa na siya now. So, that's actually yung graph niya. So, it's trending down. And well, so just like any other currency, tumata siya, bumababa siya. Pero if you're planning on investing, I think this might be the perfect time for you habang mababa pa siya. Anyway, so going back, so every time that you play, so you earn SLP. Kung maglalaro ka sa adventure, so maximum SLP that you can earn is 50. And then you also have yung sa quest natin, which is 25 SLP per day. And then if you're going to be using your energy sa arena, depende kung anong rating mo na. Like kanina, so I'm at the 1200 rating. So I got 6 SLP per game. Mas mataas yung rating mo, mas malaki na kukuha mo. Ang highest is 12 SLP kung nasa mga 2,000 or 3,000 rating ka na. Hindi ko pa naabot yun. The highest SLP that I had was 9 SLP for every win, right? Pero imagine, so if you have, so let's actually compute. So for example, kung magaling ka na player, so you're getting 12 SLP and you have 50 energy. So let's just say, ubusin mo lahat ng energy mo for playing in the arena. Kasi you need 1 energy para mag-earn ka ng SLP sa arena. So times 50. Okay, so that's 600 SLP just for 1 day times 30. So that's in a month. And this is just in SLP. So i-convert natin times yung value na niya right now, which is 4.33. So this is an estimate of how much you can earn in 1 month. And that's just by playing. Okay, so aside from playing in the arena and in the adventure, ano pa nga bang ibang way para kumita sa Axie Infinity? So another thing that you can do is breed Axies, and yung magiging offspring nila, you can actually sell them in the marketplace. So depende of course sa stats, sa abilities. For example, let's go to the marketplace. Yan, so papakita ko muna sa inyo kung paano yung pag-breed. Punta tayo sa inventory. And so let's just say this is one of the Axies na I want to breed. Yeah, so unlock natin daw yung run-in. Right, so once unlocked na siya, so you can select the Axie, tapos pipiliin mo lang kung sino yung kapartner niya. So for example, i-breed natin siya dito, and then meron siyang required na SLP. So of course, so you're playing, you earn SLP, and then once you have enough SLP, you can breed two Axies together, and magkakaroon sila ng offspring that you can sell in the marketplace. So ito yung marketplace, yung pinakita ko kanina. So you can sell your Axies, for example. Ito most likely mga bug siya. So ito, okay, we have 49 here, 160. So again, depende siya kung ano yung mga stats niya. Depende rin kung ano yung breed count, depende yung mga stats niya. Yun yung nagde-determine kung magkano mo mabibenta yung Axie mo. Okay, so that's the second way. Okay, another way is for you to get in the top ranks dun sa arena. So let me show you here. So let's just open the game. Right, so yung mga top players, so may mga rating siya, di ba? So the higher the rating is, okay, so here, we have here yung leaderboard. So makikita natin dito yung ranking. Okay? So ito yung top 10. So hindi ako top 9, pinapakita lang siya dito. Pero this is actually my rank. It's 59,597,000 place, which is too far from the top place. Pero let's check yung mga rewards dito. Okay. So yung top 1,000 will get AXS. AXS is another crypto na ginagamit na currency sa Axie. And you also use it for breeding, right? But look at the price. So yung top 1 natin will get 225 AXS. And even the lowest ranking na may price, so from top 500 to top 1,000, they'll get 1,000 AXS. So check natin how much an AXS costs. AXS to PHP. So that is 3,484. So kung compute ulit natin yan, so for example, ikaw yung top 1 player. So this is how much you'll get times 3,484. There we go. Right, so that's 783 million PHP kung nag-top 1 ka. Nandun ka sa dulo ng list, top 1,000 ka, so you'll get 1,000 AXS. And with the current rate times 3,484, 3,484, there we go. So that's 3M PHP. So di ba, kung magaling ka sa arena, pwede kang kumita ng millions. Pero syempre, this is cryptocurrency. So ito lang yung current rate niya now. Pero pwede siyang tumaas, pwede siyang bumaba. Diba? Like any other currencies, volatile siya. Right? So hindi guaranteed itong amount na to, o itong price na to. Okay, so yung last way para kumita sa Axie Infinity is to do trading. So may kinalaman siya sa volatility ng mga currencies. So, diba? So since SLP and AXS pareho siyang currencies, so tumataas, bumababa siya. So you just need to find yung perfect timing kung kailan ka bibili ng shares and kung kailan mo siya ibibenta. Okay, so after seeing and hearing all of those, is it worth investing in Axie Infinity? So siguro para masagot natin yan, kailangan din natin sagutin yung ibang usual questions about Axie. So number 1, legit ba ang Axie Infinity? So dito, it depends, I think, on our definition of legit. So legit siya in terms of cryptocurrencies. So yes, may values talaga sila. You can really convert them into real money. And legit din siya kasi totoo yung game. So matagal na siya, 3 years na, and it's still ongoing. Hindi siya yung mga fly-by-night na games na after kunin yung pera mo, mawawala na lang basta-basta. However, may mga nagsasabi na Ponzi scheme or pyramid scheme yung game. So I'm not here to say whether it's true or it's not, and I'm not an expert, pero if you hear their arguments, valid naman yung mga points nila. Kasi nga, if you think about it, bakit ba sumasali yung mga tao sa Axie Infinity? Ang reason is para kumita ng pera. Pero bago kumita ng pera, kailangan mo bumili ng pets or ng Axies. And bibilin mo yon from the older players, yung mga nauna na naglaro at nakapag-breed na. So once nakabili ka na ng Axies and naglalaro ka na, then you start earning SLPs na pwede mong ibenta or pwede mo din gamitin sa pag-breed. Yung bumibili ng SLP, ginagamit din nila yan sa pag-breed because right now, yun lang yung use ng SLPs or Smooth Love Potion. It's just used for breeding. And probably after a couple of months, kapag nakapag-breed ka na din and binenta mo yung offsprings, so sino yung mga bibili? So yung, of course, yung mga bago na naman na players na papasok. So cycle lang siya, pero if you see the pattern, nakukuha ng older players yung kita nila from the investment of mga bagong pumapasok, right? Which is exactly how Ponzi schemes work. And so ibig sabihin kapag wala ng bagong players, stop na rin yung economy niya. So again, not here to say I agree or disagree. And I'm more of, I understand why they're saying that. On the other hand, ang gusto ko kay Axie, visible yung mga developers niya or at least yung mga heads. Like yung co-founder ng Axie na si G-Host is very visible sa social media. So nagpapa-interview, nagbibigay ng mga updates about what's going on, what their plans are. And for me, that's a good sign. So it may not be a guarantee na legit yung company, pero it gives you a sense of security na hindi ka tataguan ng mga creators niya, if ever. So question number 2, can you really earn money on Axie? So nakita na natin kanina. So the answer is yes, but it's crypto. So volatile siya. So pwedeng tumaas, pwedeng bumaba yung value, pwede ka ding malugi. Kaya hindi pwedeng basta-basta na lang naglalabas na ang pera na hindi naiintindihan yung pinapasok and syempre, huwag maglalabas ng pera na hindi mo kayang matalo or malugi. Okay, number 3, ilang oras yung ini-spend mo sa Axie per day? So sa simula medyo matagal kasi aralin mo pa siya, medyo mangangapa ka pa. Yung sa financial aspect, kung gusto mong kumita and hindi malugi, dapat talaga naiintindihan mo. Pero habang tumatagal, paikli na paikli yung time na need mong i-allot sa kanya. So ako since 2 weeks pa lang, mga 4 hours per day, mas matagal nung nag-start ako kasi pati yung mga adventure and arena, inaabot ng ilang oras. Pero yung iba na kakilala ko, mga 2 hours na lang daw sila per day. Okay, so question number 4, may potential pa ba for growth ang Axie Infinity? So I think the answer is yes. So currently, sikat ang Axie Infinity sa ilang countries pa lang. So currently, if you're going to do some research, ang Axie Infinity ay popular pa lang sa Philippines, Venezuela, United States, Thailand, and Brazil. So ang laki pa ng potential niya. And ang ibang managers actually, sila yung mga nag-sponsor ng scholars. Ang ginagawa nila ngayon, nagsiseed sila ng mga scholars sa ibang bansa para makilala yung Axie. And isa sa mga tinatarget nilang countries ay India. Kasi sa India, ilan pa lang yung nakakaalam and naglalaro ng Axie Infinity. And ang maganda sa India is halos lahat sila doon may cell phones and they have decent internet connection. And ang pinaka-important for the game to succeed in attracting people to play is the low income bracket. So same situation dito sa Philippines. Since hindi kalakihan yung sweldo ng mga tao, attractive na yung 30K, 50K a month, na wala namang ibang gagawin kundi maglaro ng game. So imagine kung mag-boom ang Axie sa India, sobrang laki ng population nila of course, and marami pang ibang countries na being penetrated by the Axie fever. Another question I'm seeing is paano yung issue sa BIR? So I think it's just fair na magbayad ng taxes lahat ng income earners. And kung kumikita ka ng pera sa Axie, then I would say kailangan talaga magbayad ng taxes kasi yun naman talaga yung nasa batas natin. So ibang story na of course kung saan napupunta yung taxes, pero the bottom line is all earnings are taxable. For the last question, balik tayo dun sa original question. Is it worth it? Okay, so honest review, mahal siya for an investment and hindi ganun kadali makuha yung ROI. Siguro yung mga nauna, mabilis nilang nakuha yung ROI nila pero ibang case na ngayon. Medyo mababa na siya and medyo nakakatakot yung possibility na malugi ka knowing na mahal nga yung investment. Pero for me, since nag-invest na ako, I'm here for the ride. I'm actually optimistic about the future of Axie. Again, this is, personally lang. And I'm not telling you to invest din. Pero I think lalaki pa ang Axie and yung mga current issues niya now, according to the creators, ina-address naman nila. So for me, that is somehow reassuring. And yes, mahal ang investment for a game na volatile. Pero sa business naman, there's always a risk. So kailangan lang mag-ingat, pag-aralan ng mabuti, mag-research, and Just like what I said, huwag maglalabas ng pera na hindi mo kayang mawala. Like yung mga, for example, pan-tuition mo, pan-tuition ng anak mo, yung mga pambili niyo sana ng bahay, etc. Okay, so my recommendation is invest at your own risk. Okay, so that's it for our video today. Kung hindi mo pa nagagawa, please like and share the video para mas madami pang mapanood and subscribe na din. See you on our next video and maraming salamat.